I kind of wish. I kind of hope Zane never is able to get out after every like. He seems like a person that does not deserve to in the end to get out. Because like I said, Thomas Zane, the diver and poet, yeah, was one thing, but this Tom Zane, what's that? Oh, there.
Hello. Do you have a second?
Ah, long time and no see, Miss Anderson. Thor and Odin are not here. They are old tricksters always sneaking off.
Sorry. No, I wanted to ask you about something else. Can
Looking
you
forward
point
to
me to any
it.
trailers around here?
Sure. Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park. Ilmo Koskela owns it. He owns many things in town.
And where is Ilmo?
I saw Ilmo and his brother at the bridge. Well, what used to be the bridge.
Yeah, and
Do you live around here?
I live in Bright Falls. You've seen me around. I am Mr. Blum. You call me Vladimir. I work at a nursing home. I take care of your old people. We are on day trip, music, sauna, the good times. I bring them here in the bus.
The elderly are very important. And it's a very nice bus. Thanks.
that's so now what? The building next door. If you go behind it,
The flooding is even worse here. More like underwatery. I'll have to tell Casey that one later.
please don't. I don't want to hear more puns. I beg you.
Hey, what did you used to say your dream job was as a kid? I bet it wasn't dock worker.
I don't know about all that. But idle hands are the devil's playground. So,
Well, us fishing types appreciate you all, at least.
It says the building next door. There's a garage next door. Is this it? It's called.
Oh, you rascal. What have you been up to this time around? There's only so many times I can keep fixing the same hole.
There's supposed to be containers. There. There's a filing cabinet. Why is there a shotgun in there? But trust me, we need everything we can. Go south. Oh, yeah. Oh,
A trailer park. Ilmo Koskela. He's that tour guide we met at Cauldron Lake. I need to find him. Mom's family was from Sweden. I've always imagined it kind of like this. Saunas, lakes. Seems nice. Enjoying the sauna?
You bet. The steam is amazing on my creaky old joints. I'm just waiting for Ati to wrap up his show so we can crack open some beers.
I've read that taking a sauna is good for preventing dementia.
Yeah, and so is beer.
He just wants
Ever
beer.
heard of the cult of the tree?
The half deer, half man monsters? Oh, sure, I've heard of them. They're the reason I can't risk taking walks in the forest anymore. If one of them shows up, how am I supposed to get away? I can't run with a bad hip. I'd be killed for sure. I could maybe use my crutches to defend myself. Do you think that'd work? You're the professional.
Probably smart just to stay in the sauna for now.
Oh, you can go inside.
Hey, Seva, a sauna doesn't fix what ails ya. You're a goner.
They also say silence is golden.
Ouch. What a way to tell someone to stop talking, essentially.
Whew. Hot.
Some years and probably wither away. Sure what? Oh, so I should just put some rocks in, and once in a while you just take this and just pour some water over it, and the steam will just. Yeah. Head along west in the main road. Come to bridge. Yeah, so in the I guess in New Game Plus it is darker than what it should be. Going on hills. Yeah. Until you get to the bridge. Oh, motorcycle.
Hey, Saga! Over here!
Hey, Ilmo. How did your walk in the woods with Steven go?
Another satisfied customer. I just hope he remembers to write a good review on the webpage. Great to see you back in Watery, Saga. Everyone in town missed you.
Super nice to see you again, Saga.
They act like they've known me for years. This keeps happening. Are
About
you
the clovers.
familiar with the cult of the tree?
Yeah, we always thought it was an urban legend. Kids drawing creepy symbols to scare each other, but, now it's gotten pretty damn real, huh?
It's terrible what happened. We're all in shock.
Well, we're looking into it. Hoping to get things back to normal soon.
We're all for that. As normal as it ever gets around here.
You own the trailer park, right? Mind if I take a look inside?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the owner of the Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park, me, can help you with that. It's good to have our funniest resident back.
Resident? I don't understand what you mean.
If this is your way of getting out of any outstanding bills, don't worry. They've been handled.
Must be hard coming back to where you and your little girl lived.
It's like they remember a different reality. Is the horror story messing with their memories? So what is Coffee World?
Yeah, for real.
You mean you haven't seen our commercial for it? Coffee World is a smooth blend of rides, food, and fun. We even had a real moose. Until recently. Plus, right next to Coffee World is the workshop of our own Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club. We're busy building the floats for Deerfest.
Don't go peeking, though.
We're saving the big reveal for DFest.
So, your commercials.
They're more than commercials, Saga. Our goal is to both entertain and educate local viewers about the fine products and services we provide. And, Yako here really comes alive in front of the camera. Really.
Fuck off. I'm just there for the free beer. Not sure what Ilmo's excuse is.
Hey, I'm writer, producer, co-lead, director. Do yourself a favor and, check them all out.
We will. Don't worry.
I should profile some subjects.
Although I will say, make sure they work. Make sure we can see them, because there was one where so far there's no sound anymore. Should talk to Sony about that. See, that's the worst part. There's a trailer park nearby called.
A trailer park is a good place to look for a trailer. Keep it simple, Saga.
Yeah. Oh, we're making a new one. Fact or fiction?
Wakes says a story will change reality around us. If that's true, then I need to know what's real and what's fiction.
According to Lake, the story is changing people's memories. That's why they think they know. But I'm not a character. I'm real. Need to track what parts of the story and what isn't. Where I supposedly live. Calls me his funniest residence. Hey, someone who appreciates my jokes, but seriously, what kind of life did I live here? It's me in the diner at Bright Falls. Says I moved away after. Logan is not dead, but what else that distorted things about her life? Knowing might help me fight this thing. One remembers writing many pages while in the dark place. Is the origin of the pages, then no cult connection unless the cult is working with Scratch. Stash found near the shooting range. Wait, what? There was a crossbow inside, better in my hands than theirs. Okay. Well, that's what it was. Okay.
Elmo thinks the cult is just an urban legend. Or does he?
There are things that go bump in the night. It's all true. It's all true. Sound the alarm, brother. Gather the troops, brother. Yako, the shadow of the forest is creeping closer.
They don't think it's an urban legend at all. They understand it's dangerous. Ilmo made it sound like I lived here. Does he really believe that?
Light, laughter, and love will guide you home. Saga and her daughter. Oh boy. Happy faces raise property value. Family comes first, Ilma. We take care of her trailer while she's gone. She's one of us, Yako. Her spare key is safe and sound.
The Koskela brothers have happy memories of me living here. This must be the story affecting them. I'll play along for now. I need the key to that trailer.
It's certain that I used to live here, that I owned a trailer here. that I am a member of the community. They really think I lived here. This is unnerving, but at least I can exploit it to get inside this.
All joking aside, yes, I would like to see my trailer. Do you have a spare set of keys?
Good for you.
Yeah, I have a spare set. They're just over at Coffee World. I'd get them for you, but Yaku and I have to head to Bright Falls. The spare keys are in the gift shop safe. I'll call ahead and have someone get them out for you. Oh, the road's flooded, but if you just follow this trail behind me, it'll lead you there.
Call the gift shop so they can give Saga a hand. Yep. Nothing? What am I paying them for?
Guess they're busy.
Ay, Vito, Vito. Well, after they finally pick up, we really need to get over to Bright Falls for that, thing.
Yep.
Must be busy at the park. These are off-peak hours, Jaakko. They're just slacking.
Oh, okay. Hang on a sec. I need to make sure I have this achievement because this sounds bad. Well, stop the monster. There it is. Okay. Interrupt the changes of the. Okay. I just want to know. Oh, it's dark. Yeah, it's very dark now. It's spooky. Also, this is dying apparently. Interesting. Oh. The spare key to the coffee trailer.
The Coskellas think I lived in the trailer park. With Logan. The story really is changing people's memories. Why aren't mine affected?
He thinks I owned a trailer here. Weird. He's my trailer at Coffee Bar. The spare keys to the trailer. Okay.
The spare key is at Coffee World. First the waitress at the diner. Now the Coskellas. They all think Logan and I used to live here. Wake said the horror story would make people crazy. Like they're being brainwashed to believe the story. Is it spreading? Flooding did this? There's Coffee World. Need to get across the river.
Yeah, there's a lot of flooding here. It's concerning. Anyway. Put that in. Do that. Mm-hmm. 18, huh? Coffee World is. It's gonna take everything I have to get there, isn't it?
What was that? Fuck! FBI, show yourself!
Already the second one's coming. Come on.
People turning into Taken. Is this the cult? Or the story? Or both?
This is just a random pill bottle. Empty pill bottle here. There.
Another rhyme.
Yeah. And a moose doll. A deer doll. Study the poem. Alright, what do we got? The gentle beast with a beautiful crown runs through the woods with a worried frown. On the hunter, he flees between the mighty trees to make it out alive. Okay. Place the booze on the tree. That's it. That it? Solve it with the moose.
A charm.
Another coffee one. Coffee mug charm, huh? We get to the forest. When you reach the fort, follow the path west and of course make sure you duck onto the place. Duck it. Wow. Okay. Back under the base. I wish I had that. Mm. Oh, we can turn this into a safe haven. Good. Yeah, it's much more. You have to be a lot more careful when you're playing as Saga than you are with Alan. That might have gone too far. Yeah, we've gone too far. Yep, we've gone too far. You reached the fork. Follow the... Oh. Okay, it says after ducking under a log. It is so hard to friggin' see. Like, that's the only problem with this. Sometimes it is just too dark. Like, I get it, but at the same time, it's like... There. It's here.
There's another cult stash.
Oh, there's also a page here. Look at that. It's a page. Let's get that page. Wait, did we read this?
Standing inside the trailer at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the cult of the Tray. Her mind reeled from what the horror story was now claiming about her, her life, her past. She didn't accept it. She stepped out of the trailer. She needed air, but she wasn't alone. A cultist stared at her from behind a deer mask. She drew her weapon, shouted, ran after him. What had kept Watery afloat all these years? A century, if not more. The locals knew the answer. Grit. Or as they put it in the language of their Finnish forefathers, sisu. These days, sisu was needed more than ever. The town was fading. It never quite recovered from the lumber mill shutting its doors. Now the fishing was drying up as well. Most people had left to find jobs in other towns. Only the most tenacious stubbornly remained. Dug in. Parasites in the body of a terminal patient. Sisu. Some people tried to resuscitate the town. The Koskela brothers double-handedly warded off the impending darkness with their ventures. Coffee World brought tourists, money, and jobs. Coffee-themed fun for all ages. The Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club built parade floats. The bikers repaired vehicles and volunteered locally. But it wouldn't be enough. Watery needed a miracle. The end of the road was in sight. It was coming fast.
Hmm. Alright, what do we got? Ah, one of these. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So one thing. Oh, what is this? I found another dead taken over by the radio tower. Looked like it was bashed to death. There was a lunchbox and some weird knitting by the corpse too. I took care of the body, but that's the third one this month. Everyone keep your eyes peeled. We need to find this guy and let him know the cult of the tree means business. So somebody else is interfering? Mm-hmm. The note inside talks about dead taking lunchboxes knitting. Interesting. Oh. I'm found near watery. Lot of moose evading hunters. The deer doll. Kind of hard to tell it's a deer. I suppose clothespins are a limiting medium. Hunter. Moose deer used to solve the rhyme puzzle. I love the answers and its little face neatly made. Backtrack to the notice board. What notice board? Oh. I'm an idiot. Listen. Listen. Okay, it's dark. Super dark. Okay, it's hard to see anything. Oh, so
Another
here's
one of those cult boxes.
so this stash is where this one had the crossbow within it. Which is very useful for later on. Okay, so now we can go in here. Yeah, in the final draft, the stash is open because you're meant to be able to keep all your weapons. But if you wanted to figure it out, you're supposed to look at the painted numbers. Okay. Gives the number and the combination, and the number of bolts give the order. 5, 5, 2, 7. And then there you go. You can grab some bolts from the targets. Oh, hey, there we go. Yeah. Oh, got 7 of these now. And you could shove 2 of them in a bullet in a gun. That's interesting. Okay. So let me go back to my gun. And now we can pick this up. Saga and War.
Saga was beginning to see why Casey disliked the woods so much. They felt oppressive here. Too many places to hide. The distorted carnival music drifting from the amusement park ahead did not help. What the Koskalas had said about her living in Watery with Logan unsettled her. For the horror story to involve her was one thing, but involving her daughter was crossing a line. Something darted across the path ahead, too fast to see. Saga drew her weapon. Her eyes searched the woods. A noise overhead. Saga swiveled to look. A local. A man on the ridge above her. No, not a man. A monster with a hatchet in each hand. It shouted down at her. Hunting season was a bust!
Got like 3 propane tanks. That's actually really good. But I am getting full stuff. But at the same time, oh, okay, I do have one on me. Return to Detroit. The heck? I'm guessing that's the game making that noise. Yeah, that's the game. What a disturbing sound. Sounds like a distorted howling. Going this way. Okay, there's nothing up here. It doesn't say there's enemies. River Park benches.
There was some talk, an off-color joke of sorts about Wendy Davis of Davis Family Beef Jerky being dead, which of course is a bunch of hogwash. So I'm gonna give our dear friend Wendy a call so we can put an end to these silly rumors. And oh, it looks like we already have her on the phone line. Wendy, hello.
Hi there, Pat.
That's not Wendy.
No, this is Jim Figamore. Remember, we were going to do the announcement today.
Oh, was that today? Listeners, we have Jim Figamore with us and the director of the Bright Falls Community Theater
And I'm here to announce that the theater will be losing one of its most dignified thespians as I, Jim Figamore, will be running for mayor. Hold for applause.
Well, that's quite an announcement, Jim.
That is a...
Just let me find my notes here. I have some questions written down for you.
The real question is what happened to this town. Bright Falls used to draw in thousands of tourists with its vibrant art scene and impressive bird feeders. And what's our reputation now? Haunted Bright Falls. Spooky Bright Falls. The world is laughing at us. And now all this business with the FBI? We need a mayor who can turn this town's reputation around. And nobody knows more about the role of mayor than I do. I played one in the theatrical production of Fiorillo, to glowing reviews by Coffee World magazine. Mayor Setter is a joke. And you know what? I hear he kills cats. There. I said it.
Now, Jim, this is a family show. I found my notes here, so why don't we pivot to some questions? First question, what exactly goes into that delicious beef jerky? Right, so it looks like these are my questions for Wendy Davis of Davis Family Beef Jerky.
The only jerk I care about is Mayor Setter. Our future's at stake. Pets are being murdered. And it's time for a change. Jim Figamore for mayor. That concludes our program today.
Oh, I actually had more.
Jim Figamore and Pat Maine signing off.
What the? Okay. So technically, we were supposed to be getting the 5th radio show here, which is called Gil's Weird Joke, but we got that one instead. We are essentially one behind because the one inside room 101 at the Lodge Palace wouldn't activate. Like I said, I'm gonna keep checking it though, like I did with whatchamacallit, and see if maybe there's a way to manipulate it. Get some supplies from the container. Down a slope to reach another big. Ah, here we go.
More of those rhymes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So 3 little deers ventured to roam and found a nice place to eat and play. One little deer never came home, and 2 of the deers cried all day long. Place the deer doll in the house symbol. Oh, alright.
Huh.
Huh? No! You're not doing this! You hear me? You're not doing this! God, I hate the fact that she just gets easily knocked down. God, you know... Just in case. It's a one-way ticket. Good thing. What? Back to life. Shut it down there. What's that?
Good job, Saga. Now keep moving.
What's that?
I can use this charm on my bracelet.
Well, what is it? The Duotron increases resilience to being staggered or interrupted. Sure. That works. Grab some supplies from the nearby emergency camp. Go past the radio tower at the northernmost tip of this area. Oh. Now that helps. Hey, look. Ta-da!
There's another lunchbox.
Yum. I lowered my rifle, standing on the car's roof. I looked out at the carnage. The zombies had almost won, but luckily I was here. Heroes are sometimes the people we least expect them to be. Now my town was finally safe. Thanks to me, I slung the hot piece of iron over my shoulder one more time. Only for the last time. The townspeople cautiously emerging from their hiding places surveyed the same carnage I saw. I cheered my name and I waved and they cheered again. Now I could finally get back to my quiet, unassuming life reading books and gardening and fiber crafts, being the world's top microbiology expert. Suddenly a hand seized my wrist. I look into the eyes of the sweet, sensitive writer. Oh my god. I'd known since childhood. A smile spread across his beautiful, kind face. I felt at peace for the first time since the zombies had first emerged. You did it. I knew you could. Now we can live in together, in peace together for the rest of our days. Weird. That's all I've got to say about it, really. Rhyming water. Yeah. The rhymes was about a deer being eaten by wolves. I'm so glad you just write that down. Water. More fanfiction with zombies. Mycology. Not gonna lie, I'd read more of these. Really? I. Let's just reload speed.
In one fluid motion, Saga cracked open the shotgun, sending the empty hulls flying over her shoulder, and slammed the new shells in faster than she had imagined possible.
Yeah, because that's how it works, right? Yeah. Mayor's candidacy. Hang on. Is it gone for good? What? At least I got life back to life, it seems. What do you mean gone for good? There's nothing. Oh. Like detonating a program tank. Oh. Yeah, there's a. It says there's a useful. Backtrack to where the the path forked and make your way west. There's a single taken a short distance down the path. We should. Please. Yeah, just say that, but you know. What was that? What's with the music happening all of a sudden? No! Ugh! Why can't you target correctly, Gabe? Every time I try to do this. It's manic mechanics. Finally! That's all I wanted! Like I said, it's just so bad. Like, you're really... I'm really trying to aim with this thing. This is why I don't understand why games have these... why they have to do this whole thing where it's like... Oh, you have to shoot them in the head to do more damage. Just let me shoot them wherever I want. And give them the same amount of damage. If I shoot them with a shotgun at close range, that should instantly destroy them. Literally rip them apart. There was I read a thread about I've read a thread about Twitter about how this person wrote literally about why shotguns are so bad in video games. And the more I read, the more I realized, yeah, they are bad because they don't actually do what a real shotgun can do. Like apparently a shotgun has way larger range than what a real shotgun has way longer range than an actual video game shotgun, apparently. Yeah, picnic area again. Yeah, I'm sorry to get angry about it, but it's like, I'm on nightmare mode. My ammo is limited. And if I don't have enough ammo to do something, I'm screwed.
Another one of those lunch boxes.
And trust me, the game will tear into you. Not careful with your with what you have. Hi, Hero. I think a few pieces of paper from my private fanfiction project got mixed into some of these stashes. But I don't know which ones. I posted some online and they're getting pretty good reviews, but I appreciate it if you didn't read them. It's a privacy thing. Oh, well, too bad we're reading them. We've already read quite a few. If the author of these pages wanted privacy, that ship has sailed, I'm afraid. Yeah. 10, huh? Maybe 4. Or 5. Hold the button to draw the further to increase damage in a straighter arc. Bolts lodged in the enemy will attract bullets fired near them. I like the magnetic pull. Okay. Anyway. That goes south. No, gonna have to go south. We're already doing it. Good thing to climb up another cabin. Oh, thank God, a cabin. Oh. Anything? Anything that can help us? Jeez. You gotta give me something. Anything. Okay. I guess page will do. I like the name of that page. Scratch on the hunt.
Scratch stalked through the forest, a terrifying dark presence in the night, more sensed than seen. Darkness boiled in his skull, like a storm cloud crammed into a bottle. The woods were alive with those he had taken. They were coming with him, directed by him, his army of darkness. His singular purpose was a sharp, pulsing black hole in his head, waves roaring out of it to whip his flock into a frenzy, filling them with his purpose. The clicker. He wanted it, to make his horrific ending to the story come true. The art was there. The clicker would push it across the final threshold, a detonator to send out a tidal wave that would spread to overtake reality. He was so close to claiming it. The Taken gibbered and shouted, straining against their invisible leashes, filled with bloodlust. Scratch let them go. They launched themselves into the night with violent glee. He ripped a signpost from the ground, swung it in his hands as if it was made of air. Ahead, the music started. It called him on. Let the final Deerfest commence.
Huh. Alright. That's not good. None of that was good. Why? Why is that? Alright. So I got 4 more of these. So just to be safe, I'm just gonna put that there. And I'm gonna put this here. We have 5 of these if I'm right. Actually, we have 6, because you can count this one. That. Well, these are useful if I need to. I'm just glad I'm not stuck. Oh. So we're going back way.